Midnight pudding, because college kids make poor decisions when given free will. Do you ever just think about how the world has been on fire for the entirety of human history? And no, this is not the pudding talking. I thought of this while I was reaching for the pudding. Like, all of humanity, legitimately, the world has been on fire. Actually, technically, you can go back even further, thinking about, like, pre-human history. Actually, wait a minute. We're the only ones who can put it out. Hey, look at that. And you might be wondering how? And the answer is, we're the only animals who are aware that this is going on. Like, mentally aware. Because, like, animals are aware things are changing and whatnot, but, like, they don't know why. Animals are a lot smarter than you think. And a lot dumber, too. But so are you. But, like, we're the only actual creatures who can have the means to fix things. We have figured out how to expedite evolution. And you know what that is? Clothes. We have made ourselves the most adaptable species through our tools. Heck, with our tools, we have started caring for other species. Not because it is beneficial for our survival, it's just because we feel like it's the right thing to do. And mind you, it's not the tools that are saving them, it's us. We're the ones operating the tool. A rock only becomes a hammer when a hand picks it up and bangs it on a nail. And I'm thinking about it, this extends beyond animals too. Like, the entirety of the field of history is just us preserving things that may or may not help. Like, earlier tonight, I watched this 15-minute long, like, short documentary called Railway with the Heart of Gold that was made in the 1950s about the first ever preserved railway, the Tallyclyn Railway in Wales. My speech impediment could barely make it through that. Like, the Tallyclyn Railway was the first ever, like, preserved railway in history. And the reason why it was preserved is just because a bunch of guys got together and decided, this is how I want to spend my weekend. And then they just did it out of their own goodwill. They volunteered. And even now, I work at a train museum. We'd be nothing without our volunteers. But, like, humans find things and we care about things, and that's weird. Like, yeah, I can see the evolutionary side of it, but, like, it's still, why do we care about things that we know won't help us in the future? Like, we already preserved one steam engine. Why do we need to preserve two? Why do we personify things? What makes a person to want to go to a random, like, country and just protect its wildlife? And I think that's how we ultimately put out the fires. We care. We sit down, say, hey, I don't like that thing. I'm going to fix it. Or, hey, I don't want that thing to go away. I'll maintain it. If no one wants it, I'll fix it. Really, the most human thing you can do is to care for others. To care for something other than yourself. The most human thing you can do is love. 1 a.m. pudding knowledge. Yeah, I lied. It was like 1:40 in the morning when I had that pudding. But midnight sounds better. So really the only way the fire will go out is if we care enough to put it out. Have a good day.